Welcome to our podcast where we take you behind the curtain.
Hi, I'm Summer, songwriter and part owner of Donna Domi Publishing.
And I'm Omega. Today, I think I'm going to be a problem and a solution. Welcome.
So, how was your day?
Well, it's allergy season, so I'm having a great day, but my nose does not agree with me. So, buckle in, people. We don't know what's going to happen. So, today we're going to be talking about
Songwriting and production.
the things you need to know. Some of the things, at least, that you need to know. And guess what? Today we are so fortunate. We have a celebrity in the building.
Bad gal Joan Capone. Say what's up.
What's up? It's your girl Joan Capone. Bad gal this. Me not care, Bop. Yeah. Wagwan.
Wow. Let me tell you, I have had the opportunity to spend the last 2 days with this amazing woman. And I had no idea that somebody can have that much talent. I mean, you have to check out her stuff. Tell us something about you. Let the world know.
Well, as you know, my name is Joan, and I go by the bad gal name of Joan Capone. I'm from Suriname. Yeah. Big up my people in South America. I came here when I was 21, and the rest is history.
So what kind of stuff do you do?
I'm a songwriter, and I sing, and I like to collab. So if you think you're the one, let's do this.
That is awesome. So is your music out right now where people can hear it?
Yes, I have a couple of songs out. I do quite a bit of everything, a little bit here and there. I sing a couple of genres. I love my rap, and I do R&B. I love my reggae mix in there. I even have a soca coming out. I'll do it all. So you know what? You gotta check it out. I'm on YouTube with about 6 videos now. My music is on Spotify, Apple, Amazon. Just check it out. You can find me on IG and TikTok _Joan Capone _.
Well, that is awesome. Because what makes it so awesome is, I think we got 3 songwriters here today, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
And our topic today is about songwriting and production.
Mm-hmm.
So let's get started. Let's dig into it. As a songwriter, what do you think are the best things that a person should consider if they want to write songs?
When they want to speak, I think songwriting is about a feeling. It's all about art. Music writing is artistic. You got to just write about experience, feelings, how you feel that day, about occurrences, what happened in your life, to friends, family, what's happening in the world, political. It's about what you as an artist feel to write about. It's a moment.
I believe it. I agree. When I was young, I used to write about love. And the first time I was intimate with somebody, I used to write about it in my own way. But it was relationships now. I wasn't for sale. Not knocking the ladies out there for sale. Let me just tell it. We got to get it how we live. But I find that songwriting is an extension of the person, and it's how we connect to the world. So it's how we, show up, and how we educate people, and how we view the world, like being an influence. I think that's the word that really sticks with me. Talk to me about your feelings, Jody, because you're quiet over there.
Yeah, so I feel the same way. Songwriting is all about your life experiences, things that you went through, other people may have went through, and it's just ultimately a feeling. But the beauty of it is, believe it or not, other people can relate to some of the things that you're singing about, because they may have experienced something similar or something kind of the same or whatever. And I just love the art form. I just think it's beautiful.
I agree. I mean, I had one song that I wrote. No, actually, I'm gonna tell you, it's a few of them, but one song, the first time that I really connected to the music, where I understood that it's something extra going on when we write. It's almost like I felt like a conduit. So I used to, I started writing when I was 7. It was a way and a release for me. I came from a big family, and while you have people to play with, it don't mean you have people to talk to. So I would just go and instead of journaling, I would turn what I was going through or what I was thinking about into songs. And I remember one time I felt like I was literally looking down at my own head while I was writing. So I started terming it that when I go in the room, if I put a white shirt or whatever on the door, I am in my creative bubble. Do not pop my bubble, because if you pop my bubble, I'm not going to be able to go back in my bubble, right? But what really got me was when I started recording. And I remember I wrote one song and I liked the song and I thought I knew what the song was talking about, but then I listened to it like a month later and the song was talking about something completely different. Have either of you had that experience before where you write, you think you know what you're talking about, but then you realize that a person could hear it and have a whole different impression of what you wrote?
It's just like when they say beauty is in the eyes of the beholder. When you're a painter, it's the same when you're in music. It's how you see it, it's how you perceive the message. Because somebody can see the negativity in lyrics of a song, but others can see the goodness, like, yo, I've been through it. You know, it's like for everybody, it has a different perspective on a song. Like I started writing when I was 17, like maybe a little younger, but I used to listen to Perry Como, you name it, all the Carpenters, the Bob Marley, Third World. You know, I was in it all, and I used to act, and you know what? I was all into it. It's like a inner experience, like what you're going through at that moment. And when you write, things just come to you. I can write a song, and I've written songs within 30 minutes, sometimes an hour. But my song, Bang Bang, that's one of the baddest, you know, I wrote that years ago, and I rewrote it, and I kept rewriting it, changing lyrics, changing verses, and I decided to write it over in a slower version, and that's when Bachat was created, and that has a more gangster feel to it, you know. So it's all like a moment, the feeling that you have at that moment, and you know. It could change.
I agree. Let me tell you, I had a chance to listen to all of her songs, and we met on a different note. Like, it's not about just her music. We met about her music, but some for another reason. And well, I guess I'll disclose it to y'all. So I do coaching. So I help people prepare for, like, if they're going on tour, if they're going on stage, if they're going in the studio. I help them get those things, like those little kinks, knocked out, or help them build their confidence. Lots of things. I mean, it's a list. But I had no idea when she brought those songs in yesterday for me to hear. You could speak to it. She had my mouth hanging on the table. Literally.
I'm like, you're kidding, right?
I have never heard a sound like it. It's not only the sound of how she's writing, it's not only the way that she's delivering it, it's the tone of her voice.
Yes,
I appreciate
that
it.
authoritative, powerful,
like I'm in
boss.
the building.
Yes, yes.
I'm serious. Like
that boss B energy.
Yes, I give props where props are due. I was just,
Yeah.
she could tell you, because she didn't know if I liked it or didn't like it, because she was like, I was thinking maybe she don't like it, but I'm over here like, what the hell am I loved every single song.
Same here.
I appreciate that.
Same here.
I was like shocked, because I'm like, you know, I'm humble, and I'm like, okay, you like it, good. But the way she was acting, and I'm like, huh? Like, really? Like, you really like it?
Yeah,
Like, I know I'm okay, I'm good, but I mean, is it really that good? She's like, yeah, I've never heard like, and I'm like,
never heard
okay,
that
well,
before.
I
Yeah.
appreciate
My
it.
business for the last 15 years has been invested into voices. I love voices. I love the sounds of different voices. I love the delivery of different voices. And I really never look and say one voice is better than the other because it's all a state of mind. You know what I'm saying?
That's true.
It's
That's
individually,
so true.
like everybody
Yeah.
has their own,
Unique
you know what
voice.
I mean?
And it has their own flavor to it.
Yes,
as
and
well.
not everybody's gonna like you, but you know, because I didn't really like my voice because I'm like, oh my God, I sound sometimes like a male's voice, and I'm like, I wish my voice was a little bit, you know, softer, like a lady. But I'm like, you know what? When I heard myself the first time when I was in the studio with Ugly, rest his soul. He died 9 months after I worked with him. But I was like shocked. I'm like, is that me? Like, really? And I was really like,
Lord.
yeah, like, oh my God, I sound like that?
Ah.
You know, I was surprised.
Yeah.
But, you know,
Good surprise, I'm sure.
yes. I loved every second of it because as I started going more and more, singing different songs, and, you know, my engineer, they start pushing me, and I'm like, I can't do that. They're like, I will not let you do anything you cannot handle.
That's how you know, and that goes into the production part of this. That's how you know you have a good engineer when they have an ear and
Yes.
they could guide you and tell you, okay, do this, say
Yes.
this. That's
Do it
that's
this
a
way, do it that
very-
way.
yeah.
Yes.
That's how
'cause-
you know you got a good engineer.
Yes, and big
Yeah.
up to Kanan for you. He is really a very good artist. Follow him. You know, he's my friend, and he's doing great things. He has a beautiful voice.
Wow, that is nice. And you know the other thing about music? Oh, hold on. Jody, come on, man, jump in. Introduce yourself. Jump in, because you are a songwriter. We're presently working on material that you've written.
Yes. Yeah, we're working on a catalog, and I'm a songwriter as well. I started writing when I was 14 years old. And yeah.
Big up, girl.
Big up,
Big up, girl.
Tell me some more. What was your inspiration?
Well,
What got you there?
Aaliyah, she was my initial inspiration. You know, like I said, she got me through like my first heartbreak. Her song, "For Granted," I think that's the name of the song.
Okay.
And yeah, she's the one that brought out that.
And then, do you remember your first song that you wrote? Feel?
Yeah.
And it was about what? Similar?
It's basically saying like, do you know the pain that I feel?
Wow.
Yeah, so.
That's deep.
That is deep.
Yeah.
Yeah, I still have that songbook, and I look at that because I number the songs. And I'm
Mhm.
like, wow, this is like the first song I wrote when I was 14.
You want to hear the first song I wrote when I was 7? Brace yourself, okay? Because I can still do it. No, I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna do that to anybody. But trust me, it's a funny song. It was a summer song. We were bored. I went in the room and wrote a song, and then I put all of my siblings to work to play like they had instruments. And you remember the handheld recorders?
Yes.
Oh yeah.
And we handheld recorded it so my parents could hear it. But the song is so silly.
Though.
The song is so
That's
silly.
cute.
This song is so
But
silly.
it's a song and it's original and it's you.
Yeah,
You know?
I was gonna say it because it felt right in the moment, but then when it was trying to come out my mouth, we're not doing that. We're not gonna do that. We're not gonna do that. So, what do you think about like the business side of songwriting? For me, I had an experience, right? So, writing all my life, went in the studio, wanted to be a big artist, and then I got to a place. I'm 19 now at this time, so I used to sing before, just to chronologically express it. I was with a girl group at 15. When I was 19, I got my first solo record deal. And I was in the studio and I was writing under Pantera Records. And Pantera Records was with Expose. They had other artists. Stephanie Mills was Joe Martinez was managing Stephanie Mills. So it was a lot of stuff going on. It was out down on Miami Beach on Meridian.
Oh, yeah,
1700
Meridian, yeah.
Meridian Avenue. That was the home of our projects that we were doing. And I wrote these songs, this catalog of songs. I loved them, but I wanted to release them. And I got my first offer for somebody to buy my song. So they wanted to buy my song. I think it was Rodeo. I had a song, child. It was about passion. I know, it was a good song.
So you
though.
can write pretty clutching your pearls lyrics too when you're ready.
I guess. I haven't touched my pearls in a long time. But they wanted to buy the song, and I refused to sell it to them. Now, my age, looking back, hindsight, I feel stupid.
That you should.
But I
yeah,
get
think
what
should.
you feel though, because remember how a lot of times, especially with this dance, how many times I came to you, I'm like, I want to do this dance, I want to do a video, because I feel like a connection with that particular song.
You don't want to let it go.
Yeah, so I understand what you probably went through.
Yeah,
like, no,
I did not.
Yeah.
They came with 2 offers for me.
Wow.
They wanted to put it on their album because it was inside, so it was in-house.
Yeah.
They were already under the same label, but they wanted me to just like write songs. And I was like, hello. I didn't sign a songwriter agreement. I sung a singer's agreement. So I didn't tell anybody it's gonna be their songwriter. I write. But now looking back, I feel so dumb. Because what you don't know, you don't know. What you don't know.
But you're not dumb. It's just like, you gotta do at that time what you had to do, and
But those songs ended up shelved. Nobody sung them because I didn't get released. So I ended up in a meeting, and they said to me that they couldn't compete with Whitney Houston because I was gunning for her. I'm just gonna keep it.
Yeah, because everybody.
I was gunning
She
for
was
Whitney.
it.
She was the one that you had. She was the pinnacle of
Yes,
her voice.
she certainly
Yes.
is.
And I had spent so many years working on my voice. We talked about it last
Yes.
week. My sister broke a record, Michael Jackson record, Jackson 5 rather, because I wanted to hit the high note on Got to Be There.
Mm-hmm.
And I was practicing it way too long. And she threatened me. She threatened the record, really. She's going to break it. If you play this song one more time, I'm going to break that record. And she broke it.
Oh, no.
I gave her like 30 minutes, an hour, so Michael lived on a little bit longer, but she gave it
How dare you? How dare you?
Yeah, I was a hot mess. Now that I know more, because when you're little, what do you really know?
Yeah.
But you only think, why would you do that? Now I get it. I was getting on her damn nerves. Actually, I was getting on everybody's nerves, right? So that was my only real experience because I refused. Like, stay back. If you want to buy my song, don't ask me. Don't ask me. But now, wow, that would have been a whole new avenue for me to,
It's a total different world, too.
A world I never really got to know. We used to do songwriting camps, but it was like a bunch of musicians and singers. We get together, get food, sit on the ground, write songs, compare, and talk about what we know, stuff like that. But on the business side, I just rejected it. And as an artist, you want to have your own thing going. So you don't want to give your hot songs that them hot. Them hot songs. You don't want to give it to somebody for them to do. Even for money, I wasn't going to do it. But now it's just like, I ain't going to go no further. But production. Let's talk a little bit about production. So what do you think about production?
I think production is very, very important. And it goes, just like I was just saying, that having a good engineer is really priceless.
Yeah.
Because the stuff is going to come out good. Like, for example, the stuff we're working on, sometimes I got to remember it's not mixed. Yeah.
It's raw.
Sounds like
raw.
it is.
Yes.
And
quality.
It's a, it's a good engineer producer that we have working on.
Yeah. And I believe you do need that connection with the person. Because
that's very important.
Because I had that with Kanan, and I had that with Ock. I think if you do not have that vibe, your music can go left, can go a whole other, And not to say that it might not make the song, because I've heard songs that I don't know why they're on the chart or why they're even made it, because the silliest song or the silliest is just the repetitiveness in the song or something silly that everybody can relate on. It's on there. Like, it's like, oh my God. And there's so many quality songwriters, quality artists out there, and they don't get
in
the
same
foreground.
kind of
Exactly.
traction. And I think that is so sad, because it's like, what are you trying to tell us? Stuff that doesn't have meaning or substance is not important, but things that are just frivolous and just for a trend, TikTok you can dance to, is something you can really meditate and think on. It's not timeless.
Listeners out there, I want y'all to really think about that. If we have any songwriters or singers out there, don't be afraid to chime in. Let us know what you think about it, because I think it's an important topic. I think it's you have to have a sense of identity, but you also have to understand that there's trends. So what I have experienced and what I learned just from being on the inside for a long time, they have waves. They call it a wave. So at one point, waves were repetitive hooks. So if your hook was like 2 or 3 words and you repeat it often,
it sticks with you.
That was the wave.
Yeah.
So if you gave a song or you tried to submit a song and you were like, "This is a beautiful song," but the lyrics in the hook or whatever was too long-winded, they say, "Come back with a better song."
You gotta get something that's catchy.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I've had many. I've seen it. I've experienced it. So wherever the wave is, the latest wave have been songs that have a lot of what they call it, auto-tune.
Oh, everybody uses that.
Even if you can sing, they still want you to add auto-tune because it's the wave. So the wave is now kind of fading because, you see what you get? You see what people, listen to me, people out there, you see what you get? Now everybody fussing about AI, right? They fussing about AI, but AI is like the equivalent of auto-tune because it's not the person's real voice.
Yes.
It's edited. It's an edited voice. Now they say, you know what? We can just edit everybody's voice and then nobody has to sing anymore.
Anybody can sing. Everybody's a singer.
From the
and yes,
artists, though.
But then you hear them too, because I see some people on TikTok. They want to hear your voice. They want to review your songs. And the first thing, if they hear too much auto tune, you're blocked or no, next, because they want quality. They want to hear the raw voice that is really, you're a very good singer. You got the voice.
Yep, that is the new wave. That is actually the new wave. And I think what's actually helped spark it is the shows like The Voice, American Idol. Because I watch The Voice, aside from, helping people get on The Voice, just through coaching. I realized, I think it was the last season, oh my God, the voices that were on there. And the season before, there was a gentleman, you have to forgive me with names, my brain is flat because what time is it on Eastern? Hold on, I'll tell you. It is almost 9 o'clock Eastern Standard Time, and I've been up and I've been busy. So now my brain don't work anymore. But they...
Especially not after that little...
Hey. No. Don't we not do that. What's in a glass of
wine? A glass of wine.
Hey, we clean the glass. Somebody got to drink it. But Astor, I think was his name. Oh my God, this man's voice. It made me. I think I just watched every video I could find. His voice was so deep and so big. And he could do all these things with his... And I'm thinking to myself, Lord, sign that man right now. Cut him from the show. And so I think those kind of shows are bringing out, those heavy hitters that are people like maybe the little kids with dreams that sing all day. And now they have an opportunity. And you know what it reminds me of? Star Search.
Yeah.
Remember Star Search?
Yeah.
Oh my God, I love Star Search.
Aaliyah was on Star Search.
She sure was. Beyonce was on Star Search too. And you know the funny thing about it? They both lost.
Get out.
Yeah, and they became,
lost?
and look where they at now.
Oh.
Yeah.
They both lost.
Wow. But that shows you, remember, always aim for the stars and never give up on your dreams.
No,
and
that's one
don't
thing.
take no for an answer from nobody.
And it's another thing too. That's what my engineer always told me. He's like, Joan, nobody got your vision. You gotta own your vision.
Thank you.
And don't let nobody tell you ain't got it. You're not gonna make it because, like I said, anybody is an artist, anybody is a singer. It's what you come with, and it's just either your lucky day or you really have that voice. You're the it.
Yeah.
So stay positive.
And I'm gonna piggyback off what you're saying because Steve Schiffer, he told me he told me the story. I thought it was so funny. He's a hit, he identifies hit makers. He's in pictures with everybody that you could think of that's become really, really big. Even Kanye West, he's in pictures with all of them. There was a group, because he's been around for a long time, where there was a group, the Eagles. So he met them. Y'all all know, everybody should know Hotel California.
Oh, yeah.
Right?
Yes, I love that
He
song.
met them before they became big. And he told them that they didn't have it. That they weren't going to make it.
Are you serious?
Oh, I love stories like that.
He laughs every time he hears that song because he said, I guess I was wrong about that.
Oh, yeah.
Wow.
I guess he said he told them and he was being sincere, saving them the heartache, the headache of saying you're not going to make it.
And while you touch on that, you just jogged my memory. I was watching an interview Chris Brown did one time, and he said one of those people, I forgot who it was, but they turned him down, and he was so sad. Yeah. And he said he even used to cry in the studio because he used to be in his head thinking, am I not good enough? And look at where he's at today.
I know.
So imagine if when that person turned him down, he said, you know what? I'm not good enough. There would never be a Chris Brown. But I'm glad that he did it, and I'm glad he kept going.
Yeah, don't give up.
Yeah. That's the big part of it. Hold on. We were talking about Chris Brown. Didn't something happen this week? Did you meet him?
Yeah. Okay, so story time. Quick story time. You guys really got to stop with this impersonation of artists. I told y'all the other day, a fake Future slid into my DMs. Now you guys trying to be Chris Brown?
This is too funny.
Can you stop it? This person came in my DM. Hi, hello. Could you give me your WhatsApp number or your Zanny number? First of all, I don't even know what a Zanga is. Anyway, I politely said, hi, why don't you have a profile pic? Haven't heard from the person since. But what I'm saying is, you guys, that is so sick. Like, cut it out.
It's a waste of time.
Yeah.
I was hoping,
what are you trying to do? When she texted me, because she texted me laughing, right? She said, first it was Future, now it's Chris Brown. I said, girl, write him and tell him you need $50,000 right now for a project you're working on. Beat him to the punch, because he's going to ask you for money.
I knew.
Yes, because that's what they do.
Because that other Future impersonator told me about some gold card.
Yeah.
And I'm like, what gold card? If we're talking and obviously
so
we're trying to develop a so-called relationship, why would I need a gold card to get wherever you're at?
Yeah.
So...
Or I'm in Africa shooting a movie and I just lost my credit card, but yet they're married, and what is your wife doing? Like, get it from her. Why are you texting me?
You gotta beat them to the punchline. That's why
I just beat him.
I wasn't even gonna wait. I wasn't even gonna wait for him to come hit me with the no.
Oh my God, it's so bad because they had somebody send me actually a driver's license with a celebrity. I'm not gonna name him. His picture on there. And I'm like, really? And the age was way off.
So they try to get you too.
Yes, but I'm like, yo, I'm smarter than them. I'm the bad guy. You don't know already.
Yeah. You know what I did when they did it to me? He became my boyfriend. I dated an AI for a whole year. We talked about this last week.
We did.
And if anything came up about money, I just disappear. And then I pop back up later. And said, where were you? And
that's
I'm like,
how you gotta do it.
I've been so busy.
Yeah.
I never, because I don't even want to get into playing that back and forth of asking for money. But I just was bored. Like, I don't have no boyfriend.
Yeah, it's really a waste of time. Yeah.
But I would get up. The funny part of it, I would get up and I'd be like, what are you doing? Good morning.
Yeah. I like to play too because because I'm like, okay, you want to go there? All right, I'm gonna get you in the end.
Yes,
okay, you're gonna see who's really in control of this.
I was happy when I sent that message. I was like, ooh. I want to see what your comeback is going to be.
Yes,
I want to know why you don't have a profile pic.
Beat them at their own game.
You chastised them too quick. You should have played along. You would have had an AI boyfriend story, child. You'd been like, and he's told me he's going to send me flowers.
I was too quick, man.
I was waiting. I'm like, we would be in the same boat. I had an AI boyfriend. Now you have but you scared him away.
I know. That sucks,
you scared him away.
But on the real tip, though, guys, please stop with that. Like, don't do that. Like, that even takes away from the artist. You gotta ask yourself: would the artist be pleased that you're impersonating them and then trying to rip people out of money?
Yeah.
You're using their image and likeness to take from people. That's wrong on all levels.
Yeah, and it's already hard for an artist, to make it.
Right.
You spend thousands of dollars and you're getting paid a penny per view.
Yep.
It's like a hustle and bustle. Please follow me. Please listen to my music. Please share.
Exactly.
It's a lot. You don't know
like
what what the artist is going through, and then they got to deal with this nonsense.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Please stop
Yeah.
it. Stop it.
Right.
Stop it. But if you want somebody fun to talk to that'll give you words of encouragement, you can hit me up. I don't have an IG, and we don't want to talk about it. I'm gonna take it back. I take it back. You brought us something really, really important. We're getting to. Oh man, we are out of time.
We're having fun.
We are having fun. Should I interject? But I think it's going to bring up a whole new thing. Because what I wanted to touch on is how when you're writing and you're trying to, get out there and do your thing, how it's so important to always look for opportunities to make money.
Yes.
I'm always going to come back to that when it comes to artists, because if you're not looking for a way to make money, it's just like a job. Mm-hmm. Nobody is going to come and knock on your door and say, I heard you write songs.
Yeah.
You got to put yourself out there.
Really
yeah.
do.
Yeah. Whatever you do, whatever your skill is, however you are, show up, always look for. Don't let it come to you. Go get it.
Yes.
Go
yes.
Get it. Because that's...
And don't take no for an answer.
Oh, heavy on that.
Don't take
no for...
Do it again.
Just gave you examples.
You got no, but you can get yes.
Chris Brown. These are people that were turned down,
rejected at some
different
point.
Different points in their life, but look where they are today.
And if you ask, you shall receive.
Yeah.
You might get 2 no's, maybe even 3, but if you don't give up, the last one might be yes, and you know what I mean?
What Aaliyah said, if at first you don't succeed, dust yourself off and try
again. There you
go. If some
go.
doors don't open, you might be happy to know that you missed out on something that you did not want to be involved in.
That is a word. You guys are listening? Listen to that.
Listen.
That's a word.
Right
Sometimes rejection is actually protection.
Yep.
Yes.
I learned something. My mother used to say it, but then I've heard it so many times in so many ways. If a door don't open, don't force that door open, because you don't know what's behind that door.
Mm-hmm.
So once you force that door open, now you've exposed whatever's behind that door to you. So I look at it like this. We all live in our own worlds, right? I have a world. You have a world.
I got mine.
You got yours maybe too, right? But when you have your world, you decide to share your world with somebody, right?
Yeah.
But when you open the door, that's what you're doing. You're giving a pathway for worlds to be shared.
Yep.
Oh, that's very heavy.
So if you force a door open, I had this experience. I didn't even think about it when it was going on. Ended up somewhere I was like, what the heck am I? It was good and bad.
Oh wow.
But
so
the bad,
it was like...
but the bad definitely outweighed the good. But it was some good in there. I mean, it was opportunities.
Yeah.
But at what cost? You know what I'm saying? But I forced that door open.
And also, when one door closes, there are many that can open.
Exactly.
So don't give up.
Yes.
You know what I mean? So don't be afraid.
Yeah.
Just go with a positive mind, stay humble, and sharing is caring.
I agree.
Hello.
Yeah.
I agree.
It's true.
Yeah.
I think that's the
There's
one.
enough for everybody.
Yes.
Don't hold on to it, don't hoard it, and I'm a hoarder, but of other things.
I think we all have a little hoarding.
Yeah,
but
you gotta share, and sharing brings you blessing.
That's so true.
You bless somebody, you don't know what they're going through, but you know what? You're getting your blessings in return, and once God gives you yours, those are yours to keep.
Yes, I agree. I think that's some words of wisdom we can end this show on, right?
Yeah, but before,
yeah, we gotta. Oh, I was gonna say it. We're gonna let the bad gal, Joan Capone.
You don't know already.
Take us out for the day. This has been fun as always, right?
Yeah, bless up, big up yourself, Omega, Jody. It was a really fun experience. Thank you for having me on your show. And you don't know already what you guys got to do. Follow, tell your friends, and follow your girl, Joan Capone. You don't know already.
Yes.
Bless up, everybody. Big up on yourself. We wake up, get me cake up. Ball off season like the Lakers. On my way to the top, no elevator. Show no support, so me call them haters. But I'm still blessed. But I'm still blessed.
Yes.
Blessings, no time for stressing. Comes off the essence. I know I'm destined. We're all destined, people.
Yes.
Bruh. Oh, respect me. Top gal, the sex. No. Hey, hey. When we wake up, get me cake up.
All right,
Ball all
guys.
season like the
Thank you for
Lakers,
joining
on the way
us.
to the top, no
We really
elevator.
appreciate
Show the
you.
support, so
Be
we
sure to
can
share
make
it because we're really trying to get out there. Thank you for joining us because today we were able to take you behind the curtain with the one and only Joan Capone.
Yeah.
All right, have a great night. Until next time, remember to always be intentional and aim for the stars.
Jaja.